second section is where somebody would write down hunger, fullness, but they still write down the food they're eating, the emotion they are feeling, and the time of the day that they eat. So that section is for mostly hunger, fullness. I would expect most of the time, if somebody does purge, they would document it in here. Maybe they'll put a P in a circle or something. But for the most part, they are really working on not doing any type of behaviors. Now, the third section is just for hunger, fullness. Now, if somebody is really just stressed out over what they eat, or they make themselves feel bad, but they give themselves full permission. So say they eat whatever it is they want, but if they write it down, they feel bad. They might use this section, or somebody might use this section in a treatment center when they are not in control at all about what, or they have no control over what they're eating. And they would write the time, they would write emotions, they would write the meal that they eat, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, not specifics. And they would put a little X when they're hungry and another X when they're full. So it's a 0 to 10 little grid, and say they're at a 3 when they start and they're at a 5 when they're done. Now, they'll put more than one day on one page. The main thing I'd like to see here is that they are paying attention to hunger, fullness before and after they eat. Also, we can see if their emotions affect their hunger, fullness. So if they are angry and they tend to think they're over full, we'll be able to see that. We'll also be able to see if they do overeat. When at least they will know if it's an accurate hunger, fullness signal. Mainly, I can tell because the next time they eat, it might be a little bit later if they're fuller and they're eating according to hunger, fullness. Because if we get full, more full, say at an 8 than usual, say we're at a number 8, it would last longer than if we get at a 6 fullness level. However, if they just think they're full, over full, when they're angry, they might be hungry within 3 hours, and that would show that anger masked their ability to accurately perceive fullness.